Goal 0. Lighthouse 600. The goal. Zero Lighthouse 600 is a lantern that outshines all others, making them appear as if they are using candles left over from a birthday celebration. Its size, however, does not limit its brightness. In fact, it has a very powerful light that is very appropriate to use in various situations. And the most amazing part is that when camping, you can use it as power supply for your phone. When it gets near flat, all these methods to use it are hand crank, solar charging, USB, and power bank. The light spreads across 360 degrees. Therefore, it does not only cover the area of a small and sad dirt patch, but rather fills your whole campsite with bright light. The best thing about it is that it resembles and feels like a professional tool, not a cheap-looking plastic gear for outdoor activities. It is the kind of lantern which will still be there for you no matter how many days you go camping, and it truly turns the whole process of camping at night from stumbling in the dark to comfortable evening setup. Winner. FlexTail Tiny Rappel. The FlexTail. Tiny Rappel is a product that you don't consider to be an essential until you have a single experience with it, and then all of a sudden you can't imagine going camping without it again. The device emits a barrier around you that repels mosquitoes, hence they will not be able to suck your blood. Amazingly, it is very tiny, about the size of your pocket camping gear. Like this one does not get packed just because it is tiny, but because it has solved the issue of mosquito harassment so cleverly. There are no chemicals, no burning coils, and no sticks. All of that just doing its thing silently in the background while you have fun. It's also so small that you don't even remember it until you notice that you have only scratched yourself once through the whole night, which is kind of a miracle during mosquito season. Lifesaver Jerry Can. The Lifesaver. Jerry Can is so effective at turning some of the worst water sources into drinkable, safe water that it seems to belong to an expedition going to the most remote places on Earth. Its capacity is impressive as it can filter thousands of liters before the cartridge needs any attention at all. The most amazing feature is the strength of the body's construction. Dragging, dropping, and rough handling in the back of your truck won't affect the Jerry Can's performance in any way. Clean water is usually the biggest problem on long trips, but this product gives you the feeling of having a portable plant with you. It allows you to concentrate on the trip instead of rationing every sip as if you were in a survival challenge show. Jetboil Genesis. The Jetboil Genesis is a camping stove that turns out to be nothing but basic. This item is surprisingly bulky, but once you open it up, you will get a complete two-burner system that is as good as a real kitchen when it comes to cooking. It heats up quickly, keeps the temperature low, and really makes good meals easy instead of forcing you to depend on dehydrated pouches and regret. What really impresses me is that the entire setup seems engineered for real cooks. You can brew coffee on one burner, flip pancakes on the other, and it does not even get tired. When you fold it back again, it effortlessly slips into a carrying case that seems far too small to be home to a functioning kitchen. It is one of those upgrades that immediately boost the quality of your whole camping site experience. Black Can Pro. The Black Can Pro is like a mini outdoor workshop that comes with you. It is small, it is tough, and it is full of functional features that make campers' organization very easy and fast. It is made with strong panels that withstand the tough conditions of the outdoor environment, rather than crumbling at the first hint of weight. Everything inside has its own spot, and the entire layout makes it feel like your tools and necessities are part of a portable base station instead of being scattered all over the place. The design finds that sweet spot where the utility is still great but the portability is also offered. Thus, you can carry the important gear without turning your backpack into a source of punishment. It is so much more than just a gadget you do not notice until you are out there and then realize you have stopped wasting time digging. For things you know were packed somewhere, Fire Pit Plus. The Fire Pit Plus takes the old-style campfire and modernizes it completely. No smoke, a lot of heat, and really good ventilation control. No more struggling with wet logs or getting smoke in your face every so often. This fire pit uses a very advanced method of air circulation that makes the fire stronger and cleaner, almost like it is thinking for you. Thus, it forms a fire that seems more powerful and more comfortable in control, and it changes the campfire time into a soothing activity rather than a continued battle. And in spite of its futuristic appearance, it still provides an ambiance of crackling fire. However, minus the hassle. It is the right choice for people who are fond of campfire atmosphere but resent smelling like charred meat after a slow roast. Lockhart Tactical Trip Alarm. The Lockhart Tactical Trip Alarm is a smartly designed gadget that adds a small but ingenious part of technology to your campsite by serving as a miniature surround alert that warns you when something or someone gets too close. It requires no complicated setup. However, it is still quite effective due to its compactness and very sensitive triggering line. Its real value is in the way you can place it very quietly in the vicinity of the tent or campsite, thus allowing you to have a notification that is not very loud and does not need much setup or bulky gear. It is like having an extra pair of invisible eyes in the area you care about. Whether you are camping alone or just like the idea of being aware of what is moving in your vicinity during the night, it brings serenity in a tiny size. Good Times Collapsible Toolbox. Good Times Collapsible Toolbox is a clever tool for people who like to stay organized but do not want to carry a big toolbox around. The tool can be disassembled into a flat piece that can be easily entered into your bag. But when it is opened up, it gives you a surprisingly deep storage system that seems like a smaller version of a full-size tool chest for camping. It has the strength to hold up to tools, cooking utensils, cords, or anything that normally gets thrown into a bag. What is more, it is the quickness of the transformation that impresses the most, where one pull and it becomes a structured, dependable container that keeps everything exactly where you put it. If you've ever spent 10 minutes looking for a small item at the campsite, you will find this toolbox a lifesaver. Let me know which one would be part of your setup, and also please like, subscribe, and share the video if you liked the review. There will be more great gear for you to discover soon.